In the next few lessons, we will explore why macronutrients. So, we're going to begin with protein. So, let's have a look at why we need protein. Why even eat protein? Well, first of all, protein is it's like the grounding of the macronutrients. This is what really kind of that sense that we have our feet on the floor. And it's so important for so many functions in the body. So, first of all, we look at protein and amino acids. So, no need to get bogged down with learning all the things about nutrition, but it can be really helpful and kind of drive us to want to do these things when we understand why. So, with protein and amino acids, these are the building blocks, these amino acids, the building blocks of protein. And they're the building blocks for numerous things within the body, including protein itself, hormones, enzymes, and neurotransmitters. Amino acids play an important role in the production of our neurotransmitters. These are the chemicals which allow brain cells to communicate with each other. So there was a couple of the amino acids that kind of held a little bit of interest for me. That was L-tyrosine and L-tryptophan. So often I struggled with ADHD symptoms. And what I found to be true is many of my clients also struggled with those things as well. So for L-tyrosine, when your body breaks down protein, it synthesizes the amino acid L-tyrosine to produce dopamine. And with ADHD, the dopamine receptors are kind of a little bit weak. So it's not that we don't have enough, it's that the incoming dopamine into that part of the brain is kind of it's not all received. So L-tyrosine is helpful in with the synthesis of or to help us produce dopamine. L-tryptophan serves as a precursor to so can help improve our moods. So let's just take a look at protein and iron. So many protein foods also contain iron. Low iron is the most common nutritional deficiency in the world and can contribute to so many challenges, but typically fatigue and irritability are common with low iron, but also disengagement and lack of motivation. Motivation isn't a word I use that frequently, but it's true to say that if our iron levels are low, we really can lack motivation or lack the will. So a body low in iron can cause extreme fatigue and difficulty sustaining physical activity for long periods of time. And it can also, low iron levels can also contribute to depressed mood. Another thing that's good to know about protein is it can help us reduce cravings, especially for those what I call fast carbs. So the white flour, white sugar, kind of those baked goods, typically cakes and pastries. So when you include protein-rich foods into your day, you're less likely to crave snacks. For example, a small fistful size piece of chicken or some tofu can make the difference to your dopamine levels. Something that I like to focus on and that I've found significantly helpful because people come to me, they've been spending years trying to remove all the things that don't do well for them in their diet and in their lives and their moods and their energy. And I don't know many professionals who approach this from the other direction. Is what I do is I approach it by including what we do need, and what happens is the things that we don't need have a tendency to just drop away so we don't have to fight with them. And we've been in this fight with food for far too long already. So really focusing on what does work for us to give us good energy, good moods, and make us feel good, it just helps to allow the things that don't. It leaves less room for them. And I think that's really important to hear. So that wraps up our lesson on why protein. Next, we're going to look at fat. I'll see you there.